everybody, welcome aboard this flight. It's going to be SkyWest 4534 with service to Hartsville Jackson International from Tri-City. Pretty much got the flight all prepped up and stuff. One of the guys in network is SkyWest. There's nobody else here at Tri-City. I just wanted to start off here. So what we can go ahead and do, before I do anything else, I want to set so that's at VREF speed. Just go ahead and test video altimeter. Switch that to inches. As well. Push the altimeter 3002. Just current altimeter. Go ahead and go start off with status. Got the current database. Good. Position we're at KTRI. We'll take this position. So the flight plan. Alpha Tango Lima. We're departing over runway 05. Fix that way to close my door real quick. Alright, as I said, today we are SkyWest 4534, I believe it's what it is, 4534. And be able to get to here in a minute. Go to the perf. Fuel. Just make sure that's the coordinates to this. I'm going to take about, we'll take about 3,000 pounds more just in case I do go around like we did last time. 6 passengers is fine. Go ahead and set the payload fuel. Copy it. So it is going up to flight level 200, which is 20,000 feet in the air today. That. What I'm going to do now is go to the, what page is it? It's this page. Current ISA deviation. There's 10 degrees Celsius. We won't have that just yet. And for reserves, 3,207 pounds of reserve for today. Alright, set the VNAV.
Dispatch services are no longer available.
This is correct. So departure, we'll be departing on the Tri-105 departure. So vectors, then we don't have anything else for that, so let me go ahead and check the winds in Atlanta. The winds right now are 310 at 8, so I'm going to expect us to land on runway 27, excuse me, not 27 right, 26 right is where I want to expect us to land on. So our standard arrival today is going to be PG1. Transition. I want to expect the 26 right arrival. Let's do that. So we'll just be going directly to so it's just a straight up departure. And after that departure, straight in. Now somebody did say that you could do this. You could just, well, yeah, see how that works. I knew that worked, or that was going to work. So what we're going to do right there, we'll go ahead and get rid of that vectors. We'll just go direct to bamboo, since there's nobody else going to be on departure, so we'll just go direct to bamboo after that. So that's sort of like the Airbus. Cool. Alright. I'll just start back. First page. The data. Actually, no, it's not the data. It's the menu. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the high nav aids, even though that's what he recommended. We'll keep this approach stuff on there. We'll switch this to V nav. Make sure the arrow is pointed onto our side. We'll go ahead and select those two. And on for this side, we'll switch this to the right side. It should be switched to the on position. We'll turn off the high nav. Actually, we'll keep on the high navigation on this side. We will. Oh, it's for the side. We'll turn on the ETA. It'll show up right there. Switch that to on. Turn on the accelerated position as well. And now this tells us that we should be in Atlanta in about 36 minutes. That we should land with about 1,000 pounds of fuel, but it'll increase once we go onto the flight. So we'll go ahead and switch that back over to the progression page. And I think everything else is pretty much set up. One thing we go ahead and do, actually we'll keep those off for now. We're not ready yet. We'll go ahead and activate the stabilizer trims and the yaw dampers. Plus we'll go ahead and go to the status page so we'll see what we need to do. And everything is green on that page. Flight directory said you never want, Alex said you never want that roll pitch on. That's terrible. So we'll go ahead and bump. Actually, what we could do first is these. Set takeoff. V1, V2. Rotate. Now on that. So then I'll go ahead and set. I'm going to want to bump up this heading up to 200 knots. Select vertical speed. We're going to be going up to about 2,500. That's good. I'm going to turn that off. Alright. Flight guidance transfer. All that does is just switch from this arrow to that arrow, which means it's going to copy that FMC. But we want it on our FMC. Everything else pretty much good. I'm going to turn off the DC service. Boost mounts are pushed in for APU started. Generator, APU generators. I'm going to turn on the beacon lights and we're ready to go. All those are on. Mark. Alright, and just before we do anything, we'll go ahead and just go over the checklist just to make sure. Passenger signs are on. Landing elevation is going to be 1,024 in Atlanta, so cabin pressure. Set this up to 1,020. I think that's the closest that you can get to it. 1,020 feet. Landing elevation is set. Altimeter is set. FMS and IRS positions are set and good. And nav aids are set. Takeoff briefing is complete. Couldn't start checklist. We're going to go over that. All personal electronic devices should be in the off position. APU AC electric should be on. Papers are on board. Takeoff data. Set. Doors. Go ahead and close the door. We're in the jetway. Close and locked. Beacon on. Fuel pumps and quantities checked. We have about 5,000 pounds of fuel. It's checked. Hydraulic pumps should be auto and on, which they are. Hydraulic pumps auto and on. And you'll be set start. The fuel feed, check valves, tested and complete. Then we'll just go on to do
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
And we're a little bit early for our pushback, so we'll just hold here just for a couple minutes.
Locking gear. Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes. 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 Release parking brakes.
Alright, sorry about that.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
I get caught out of situations a lot more often than you guys think, so it's all good. We're going into the heading. Actually, no, I said we can get over there, but we'll go ahead and start up first engine. We can start the cars, we'll start that here in a second. Alright, so to start it, we need to hit this, flick the throttle. That should start it up the engine. There we go. So that started engine 1, started engine 2. Now a lot of companies would like to start their engines, like start their taxing this one engine. But no. Me, however, it is what it is. Alex said he wastes about 25 and 2. So, until the engine's a little bit warmed up. Set up. Throttle.
Set parking brakes.
Set. Alright, so choose. There goes that clears the message. Alright, after starting checklist. Engine 1 and engine 2 valves are on auto. Both valves and packs are on auto. just as required. We can go ahead and turn off
Unlock
the
gear.
do that. We'll close that. We'll wait for this door to be closed.
Tow truck disconnected. Flight speed removed.
Probe should be in the on position. DW string should be in the on position. We'll go ahead and set flaps 8.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Flaps 8. We'll go ahead and switch this toggle switch as well. Start our taxi. We can go ahead and turn on the taxi lights. And also start our 8 cars. I'm telling you, that's only I love
Welcome aboard
my
Delta
virtual airline because
and thank you for flying with us today. Sit back,
I'd be freaking
relax,
to turn on
and
8
enjoy
cars
your
all the
flight.
time. But if I taxi with my engine started, it'll say nope, go back, try it again. So, all right, then we'll just taxi over.
Flight attendants, please take your seats.
One thing that we can go ahead and do.
Dispatch services are no longer
I
available.
probably should have saved that trim. But I can just go ahead and estimate that trim. I gotta set it. We'll just do about 5.4. Hopefully that's right. And we can also do this as well. Where was that? Flex temp. I believe he said the usual flex temp is 46 degrees Celsius. I believe that is it. I hope that's it. I mean, it would suck if it wasn't, because that means I wouldn't be giving enough power. But how about this? We just do 56 just to be safe. 56 just to be on the safe side. We will be ready to go, guys. For someone else. So, finding the cabin. Go ahead and turn that on. Turn on the strobe lights. Turn on the wing and more display lights. Turn on the landing lights. We'll be good. Thrust reversers can be going to the arm position. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is put the line up here the wrong way. We'll go ahead and select the heading. The heading will be synced. Hit status page and press arm, take up configurations, okay. Manual X flow. Alright, we're ready to go. Go ahead and increase the throttle. Do your 2 clicks. Take off. Rotate. V2. Oh, that's the right. Gears going up. What's that speed? Set that speed up to 200 knots. Go ahead and set flaps 1. We'll take the heading. And do flaps up. We are climbing pretty fast, so we'll go ahead and set that up. Gosh, we'll go ahead and set that the autopilot's on. We'll set our cruising altitude. And we'll go ahead and switch over to navigation. Go ahead and increase the speed up to 250 knots. Now, I'm going to go ahead and sync this heading. So I'll sync the heading, switch over to the heading switch, and now we'll go ahead and make our turn. Nice little cloud layer right there.
This is your captain speaking. We have now reached an altitude where you may use your approved
Landing
portable
lights can go off, wing and board displays can go off. I'm going to turn this back to auto. That's what we're going to do after check out checklists. X-flow back to auto, leave out the APU set, and then passenger signs, things, CAS. Passenger sets are closed. Check and cleared. Since we passed 10,000 feet, we'll go ahead and increase the speed up to 290. We'll go ahead and continue our turn. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning. I'll also go ahead and turn these back to the off position. And I'll figure out if we can turn this up to that position. Very cloudy over here in Tri-City actually today. Some guiding us over there. that's pretty much what we broke out of, about right there. Alright. So now we can go ahead and directly to... Actually, tell you what, it's what I'll do instead. Direct. Set that, switch back over to navigation. Switch over to standard pressure, because we're already going to be at our cruising altitude. Swap that over to Mach, and we'll just set a reference.
Hello again from the flight deck. We have now reached our cruising altitude.
So go ahead and set off those lights as well. That's pretty much it. After this, we'll just be cruising until we get over to Hartsfield Jackson. So it's a short flight. Atlanta Tower came online. It's great. And yeah, we'll be landing on 26 right for sure. Yep. Great. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go to the in-range checklist because we'll be in range here pretty soon. And that landing elevation is set, fuel it will be checked. Well, actually, we can just go ahead and check the fuel right now. Actually, what we need to do, we need to go to the perf and performance. Current fuel right now is 3800. Plug that in. And the current ISA deviation is 14. So let's go back to the perf and we'll go here to ISA deviation. Right now it's positive 14. Execute that. Alright, that's pretty much good. So now we'll go ahead and check here. We should be landing in Atlanta in about 32 minutes. We should be having about 1,403 pounds of fuel on landing. So that's how we check that. So, deal was checked. Altimeters will be set here in a minute. TCAS as required. One thing I don't think I set, but to TA only. TA. Set to normal. And return. As you see, on term 1, which is so on as well. Because technically, I would hope TCAS would be turned on, but that's fine. Radar required. We have weather on, but there's no weather, or weather just doesn't work. I don't know. Terrain display is required, we don't need it. CAS is checked and cleared. Landing data set. Approach briefing would be cleared. So I'll go ahead and go over the approach briefing real quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to be going into Atlanta. We're going to on runway 26 right. The gate we'll be going to today is going to be gate Delta 8 Alpha. So we're going to Delta 8. So So after we land, we're going on 26 right. We should probably be exiting off to the left. We're going to try and make it a little bit closer to the left, so we get over to like the 4th terminal for Delta. And after that, it should be clear, smooth sails onto the gate. We'll be descending. We'll be going directly onto a localizer. So let's go ahead and set that localizer right now. So we'll have this FMC on the VNAV descent info. Actually, no, that's not it. Is it progression? I forget where it is sometimes. It should be, yeah, there's the arrival data. Go to the radio. So nav 1 should be 110.10. This is the ILS frequency. And the course should be 275. So they're both selected to 275. And of course, I'll be landing the plane today because I am the only pilot on board. So and we have to pass no by 12,000. So pretty much, after we pass no by 20,000. After we pass no by 20,000, then we'll be going directly down to 14,000 afterwards. So we'll probably start our descents a little bit before no. We should be at 280 knots before no as well. So I'm not really worried about it. Current weather in Atlanta right now. Current weather in Atlanta. Temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. Surface winds at 330 at 3. The altimeter will be 300.00. Right now, scattered at about 1,700 feet. So, yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, should be simple. Easy approach. We'll probably take a visual. And since Atlanta Tower is on frequency, we will be switching over to Atlanta Tower once we join the localizer. We'll tell them we're on the localizer, we're only 26 right. And that's pretty much it. After that, we'll be good. Say SkyWest 4534 with you. On localizer, only 26 right. And yeah. Looking good. So right now we're just waiting for descent, and after that we'll be good to land. But I do want to go ahead and try and make it on the first try though, so I'm probably not going to use the Aerosoft descent because it's fake so far. That's I've seen, it's fake. Go ahead and get the passengers announcement here also as well, even though this doesn't work right here. I wonder if the cabin call works. Let me see if that works. No. Go ahead and do this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I just like to let you guys know that we have about 21 minutes before we land in Atlanta. I should be landing with about 3,000 pounds of fuel. I hope that you guys enjoy this flight, short flight over from Tri-City, Tennessee to Hartsfield Jackson International, Atlanta. We should be going to gate Delta 8. Again, we should be going to the gate Delta 8.
I have some drink for you, Captain. Here you are.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know they did that. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for flying with SkyWest today. We'll receive again on a future SkyWest flight. So we start our descent here in about just about about 10 minutes. We'll be starting to descend here. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying with us, and I hope to see you again. Skywise flight. Thank you. ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be starting our descent here. Actually, we're not starting our descent just yet. However, we can go ahead and set it 114. Actually, we'll set 13,000. We can go ahead and set 13,000. And we need to slow down to 280 knots. After 13,000 at PG, we'll be going back. We'll go down to 4,000. So 13,000 by PG. Switching is simple enough. Go ahead and grab the vertical speed. Alright, so let's go ahead and start our descent. Start off with 1,800 and see how that takes us.
We have now commenced our descent into our destination.
And the banana boat seems to be perfectly aligned with 13,000 FPG. Look at that, beautiful. And PG, we need to pass PG at 280 knots. Great. Looking good. We can actually relieve the pressure of the descent off of that, actually. So we can like go about to a 1,500. 1,500 is a pretty good descent. So we'll still be landing with 2,000 pounds of fuel. Not worried, 15 minutes. Usually in every airplane you fly, you always descend at about 15 minutes before you arrive to the airport, just about. Go ahead and reset the altimeter 3003, but currently it's 3000 at Archville Jackson International. So when we get closer, we will set that. We can also go ahead and set Atlanta Towers frequency, which is 119.1. Actually, now we'll go ahead and listen to the ATIS. I've never really listened to the ATIS before. I'll listen to it.
Full transmission flight weather advisory service or flight service stations. On control on side runway with taxi instructions. Departures expect on man off the ground. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the ramps, taxiways, and runways. Include your call sign and allegiance. Upon receipt of your ATC clearance, read back only your squad code. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information X-ray.
So information X-ray is current.
At Atlanta International Airport, ATIS information X-ray. 1502 Zulu Special. 1330 at 3. Visibility 10. 1,700 scattered. 25,000 broken. Temperature 27. 2.22. Altimeter 3000. Simultaneous precision ILS approach is in use. ILS precision approach runway 26 right, 27 left, 28. Simultaneous departures in use. Departing runways 26 left, 27 right. Notices to airmen. Arrivals check local notices to airmen. for expected runway. Bird activity in vicinity of airport. Left and post run operations in effect. On receipt of your ATC clearance, please bank code lease card code. Pre-departure clearances do not require a lead bank. Attention all aircraft. Hazardous weather information for Atlanta area available from Hazardous and Flight Weather Advisory Service, or Flight Service Stations. Ground control will assign runway with the taxi instructions. Departure is expect time nav off the ground. Operate transponder with mode Charlie on the lands, taxiways, and runways. Include your call sign in the lead banks. Upon receipt of your ATC clearance, lead bank only your squad code. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information X-ray.
So alright, so information X-ray.
At airport 8 is information X.
So it is information X-ray. We'll go ahead and stop our descent right here to pass 14,000. Okay, we need to pass that at 14,000 feet. So we'll go ahead and pass that. And we will be on Atlanta Towers frequency, 119.1. Actually, it's 119er. Yeah, 119.1. Now I don't think he's really going to be worried about giving us a squat code. I'm going to go ahead and set this down to 9,000. We need to cross Bebob at 9,250 knots. We can also go ahead and do this as well. The descent winds currently are 246 at 17 currently. I'm going to set that.
Nope.
Technically, we're still not in range, so we're just
Delta
going to hear a lot.
1161, taxi ran via Bravo 2 Foxtrot, cross runway 26 left.
Right the legs. And we'll just watch this descent. I'll go ahead and set a bug for 250. Actually, we're only going to go about 245 because we want to go as fast as possible without breaking the 250 knot rule. Let's see where our banana boat went. Oh, there it is right there. Just about Bebop, just about. Switch to idle thrust.
90, RNAV football, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff. RNAV right. We're pick up. Minus.
I just can't wait for the day to somebody to actually make an MD-90. Because MD-90 is my favorite plane. I need somebody to make it though. I'd make a payware MD-90. I promise you, if somebody makes a payware MD-90, or if it's even like a thought in development, I will be there. I promise you guys that. I promise you guys that. I would definitely be there if there's MD-90, because MD-90 is my favorite plane. I tried to make one, came out terrible. No. But that plane, I'm telling you, if you had an MD-90 payware for this simulator, that would change the face of simulation.
In preparation for landing, please
It would
turn off
definitely
all
change it.
portable electronic devices, raise your tray tables, and return your seat back to the upright position. Flight attendants, prepare for landing.
Board display. Let's go ahead and set 4,000 feet. We have 4,000 by bamboo. So we'll go ahead and slow back to idle. That's supposed to be Stone Mountain, I believe. But in the simulator, it's supposed to be Stone Mountain.
United 90 miles, we're going to come around that place. While we're here, come on, United 90, okay.
Actually, we'll go ahead and set
You do the same.
2,700. Oh, bless me. Apparently. That's simulator logic. I sneeze. Alright, so this is the type of point where you would want to start dropping your flaps. We'll drop down to about 220 knots, and then we'll drop our flaps 1. We'll be closer. Yeah, this is supposed to be Stone Mountain. I live in Atlanta, by the way, so I've flown at that airport twice. I've flown the approach and all that stuff to the airport twice in my whole life. And I've flown around Stone Mountain once in a Cessna 72. So that's supposed to simulate Stone Mountain, which is hilarious, because it's nothing like Stone Mountain at all. We'll just say 1,200, because once we start dropping and adding drag, we'll be in the cleared, guarantee. Hopefully I can grease this landing. Like, all my landings I've had in this plane has been like a -1, 2. Like, the last landing I did was a -76, which was beautiful. So alright, let's go ahead and start adding some more thrust. Go ahead and drop flaps 1. What I'll tell you, see, now the banana boat's trying to come back to idle thrust. We're flying over Stone Mountain right now. Looks nothing like Stone Mountain, however. Was a simulate Stone Mountain, so I mean, it is what it is. I need to come out with like a scenery for like Atlanta. It's like the outside scenery. But I'll be like rewriting so much code. Terrible. I'm gonna go ahead add some more descent. It's past Bamboo at 4,000, so we'll stop our descent at 4,000. Add some more speed. I don't see anyone else on approach. He took off. Take off. I don't even have nobody on TCAST either, so. Yeah, there's no one around apparently according to TS. Alright, 4,000, we'll hold here at 4,000 feet. Stop our descent. And on this turn we'll say Atlanta Tower, SkyWest 43, 34, 45, 34, that's what it is. So Atlanta Tower, SkyWest 45, 34 with you on ILS 26 right. And we'll tell them that.
SkyWest 4534, are you on frequency?
Oh yes sir, SkyWest 45, 34, we're just going to wait to contact you here in a couple minutes.
SkyWest 4534, roger, good morning. If you could just fuck 7277.
7277 SkyWest 45, 34.
Thank you.
Alright. In Atlanta Tower, SkyWest 45, 34 with you on the ILS runway 26 right.
SkyWest 4534, wind 3303, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 26 right, SkyWest 45, 34. Go say, you're down. Left state. Go ahead and idle thrust. Go ahead and set this speed bug to about 143 is fine. Yeah, we'll activate the approach switch. Take control of the autopilot because we're not on the localizer's path at all. Now this is the approach though. The approach does cut you in short. I said flaps 30. So gear down, 3 green, flaps 30. Oh, we'll set flaps 45 here in just a second. We'll go ahead and set flaps 45. Oh, yeah, we are cleared to land, so. We are way too high. Courtesy of Aerosoft.
$1,000.
I'm just trying to keep that speed up.
500.
We don't want to be in a completely nose down situation, but we also don't want to be too slow type situation as well. And I think these pappies are wrong.
300.
Oh, before I do anything, make sure I arm these guys. I almost forgot about that. Jesus.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Start our flare.
20.
Slowly idle it back. Don't want to float it. And look at that. Frame stutters on landing. Who knows the landing where it is? I hope it's good though. Alright, go ahead and release it. Release those.
Skywest 4534, welcome to Atlanta, taxi to the ramp, Bravo 2, Foxtrot cross from lane 26
On behalf of everyone, Delta Virtual Airlines.
Text the ramp via Bravo 2, Foxtrot, Delta,
again.
Skywest 4534. Good evening. Alright, so power, open the door and start it, and release those. Taxi the ramp via Foxtrot, so that's exactly what we'll do. GSX, going to Delta 8. No, do not need to follow me. No, I know Delta 8 is either on, it's either this terminal or the next terminal. Hopefully it's this next terminal. Doesn't seem like it was on that terminal either. Wow. I'll tell you what, I wonder where it is though, because I thought I was going the right way.
Land Tower Delta 2300, southbound ramp 1, information X-ray on that football, raise taxi.
You're not RNAV football just yet.
2300, Atlanta Tower, runway 27 right, taxi by Lima Juliet Mike.
Lima Juliet Mike 27 right, Delta 2300.
I don't even see where Delta 8 is. It should be obvious. It'll have a lot of vehicles around it. That might be it right there, but it doesn't matter. We're just going to taxi to one of these gates. Turn off the flight directors. Yep, so the landing rate was negative 233. what I like to do is, I like to stop off of the gate and just go forward up just like a little bit more. And then everybody ready.
Aircraft calling, it's been reasonable.
Look at that. Now we'll go ahead and do boom. Drag that back. There you go. So pull that. Kill that engine as well. Open the door. Turn off the beacon, turn off the wings. Turn off the fuel pumps. DC service bus. And we want to silence it just a little bit. What we can do is go to ground services and maintenance. Which is very loud though. There you go, over there. That's what we'll probably do. It's gonna kill the aircraft, but it's gonna kill it, but let's do this. Just so it's not that loud. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the flight. It was a quick, simple flight, about 30 minutes maybe. Honestly, so far I've been on flight time for about 52 minutes. That's from the gate, so we know it's how long of a flight it was. It was simple and short though, it wasn't that long. It was 41 minutes. Easy. Easy peasy. Short, simple flight. I mean, I do like that approach though. I mean, it's realistic, I should say. It is a realistic approach. What happens is, in real life, you'll fly down. Here, let me do this. In real life, this approach is correct because you will take off after you fly the arrival. I see this is the last waypoint right here. When we pass Bebob, that's the last waypoint. So then you go into the localizer, and it does cut you short because usually you would be at the final round like right here, then you would just go in like that with any other arrival. But with this one, it's just like you have to cut in and control it yourself type situation. They use it for visual days. So yeah, there was the Delta Flight Museum. Last flight I went on to, like in real life, was a 757 flight. We landed here, and since it was a Delta sponsored flight, we turned off right here, and we went into the terminal and we deboarded right there. It was a Delta Dream flight, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, you just cross the runway and taxi to the gate. That's pretty simple and easy. Hope you guys enjoyed this flight. I hope to see you guys again in a future Delta Airlines flight. As you can see, there goes my pilot code and my rank. I am the Assistant Chief Pilot of the CRJ program. So if you guys want to join this airline, it's deltava.org. You'll probably start off in the CRJ program. So I'll probably be running you guys. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the flight, and I'll see you again in a future flight.